My Duff playing Candy Crush. Happy tells me hibernation's over.
Batch was tipped off by an anonymous call.
Not much of a drop around.
Well, she's really most sincerely dead. They set the roller. You okay, Agnes?
And who is that? Let me know when the...
You use that line. She dead? Anymore? Everything's digital now. I guess I could run the book title. Huh.
Everything destroyed.
Be back, Chief. And no, I do not accept.
But listen, Agnes.
You got a spot on your...
Agnes.
You're about to tell me something. That's no surprise. We just...
Here, Agnes. More brain power.
It's been a long time.
What are you doing here?
The first episode of Agatha All Along continues where the WandaVision season finale left off. As a detective at the Westview police station, Agnes is imprisoned in Westview. All of this, though, is unreal. Everything is a part of Wanda's enchantment. Agatha is unaware of her true identity, but she quickly learns it with other people's assistance, and she resolves to make a return. Detective Agnes O'Connor, Agatha arrives at a crime scene in the woods where a woman's death has been discovered at the beginning of the first episode. After punching a suspect, she was placed on temporary probation, but her supervisor has summoned her back because she thinks she's the only competent person who can solve the case. Herb, a co-worker, hands Agnes a library slip that was discovered on the deceased woman's corpse as they go over to see the body. He informs Agnes that the woman's cause of death was blunt force trauma. Before taking a closer look at the dead, Agnes notices a brooch on the ground and pockets it while examining the murder scene. Before she rushes off, she continues to talk with Herb about the crime scene. The scene then switches to the title sequence, which is arranged like the setup for the television crime drama, Agnes of Westview. In this made-up program, Wanda imprisoned Agatha. Agatha is posing as a detective because of this. The episode opens with Agnes in the Westview library handing over the library slip to Ms. D. Jones, nicknamed Dottie, the librarian. Dottie informs Agnes that the book was stolen 3 years ago, but that further copies are available in the natural sciences area of the library, after verifying the book title on the slip. Agnes heads over to the natural sciences department in the hopes of finding answers from the book to aid her with the case, only to discover it has been set on fire. A mystery man enters as she is examining the burned books and informs her that all of the volumes were burned because of a fire. Then he turns to go. Agnes comes to the police station after this unsettling meeting and learns that she will be assisting someone with the murder investigation. Agnes despises federal agent Rio Vidal, who is the individual in question. Agnes heads over to the natural sciences department in the hopes of finding answers from the book to aid her with the case, only to discover it has been set on fire. A mystery man enters as she is examining the burned books and informs her that all of the volumes were burned because of a fire. Then he turns to go. Agnes comes to the police station after this unsettling meeting and learns that she will be assisting someone with the murder investigation. Agnes despises federal agent Rio Vidal, who is the individual in question. She discovers that the acronym DARKHOLD is formed from the book's title. Her employer knocks on her door and instructs her to go home before she has a chance to investigate more. Agnes returns home and receives a knock on her door shortly after. Rio is waiting there with a pizza box as she answers the door. After she lets her in, they discuss the case, but Rio starts probing her with odd questions like, "Are you hiding evidence?" and "Do you remember why you hate me?" They can't talk about this subject for too long though, since there's a noise coming from above. Agnes goes upstairs to discover that someone has broken into her house. The burglar escapes as she pursues them outdoors. When the burglar is struck by a car, the pursuit comes to a stop. Agatha's neighbor is the one inside the car, and the intruder is a teenage male. The teenager is subsequently taken into custody and questioned by Agnes.